Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be taking my second 6-star champion all the way up to rank 2, and last week we did a video where we tested out 6-star Thing, because we got him from the Sunspot Cavaliers, and at the time he was unawakened, and in that video I was like, damn, I really want to take this guy up to rank 2, and then we did the big 6-star crystal opening earlier this week, which went so well, and one of the champions that we pulled was another version of 6-star Thing. So we got this dude awakened, man. I was like, this is a sign, guys. You've got to take him up to rank 2. And taking this dude up to rank 2, I was thinking, like, the worst case scenario is he's always going to annoy somebody on Alliance 4 defense, because he's a really, really annoying defender. Arguably one of the most, if not the most annoying on a lot of different node combos out there. And also, like, I'm always going to have a lot of fun in content where Thing works, like cheesing it with a full kind of cosmic team synergy. So yeah, I was sat there thinking, oh, you know, I can't really go wrong with this rank up, man. I think it's always going to have some very solid benefit, like, even without the synergy. Man, Thing's got some really good immunities, and also Mr. Fantastic has still yet to come to the game, so there might be an even crazier, like, full Fantastic Four synergy to come. So I thought this, you know, rank up just had so much value in it, and kind of taking Thing for a bit of a test run in Act 6.2.6 today has just shown me how good this guy can be for absolutely destroying some of the biggest health pools in the game, outside of stuff like Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends. So I'm very curious to see for the remainder of Act 6 how much value Thing is going to have, and you know, what cool stuff we can do with him. But yeah, Spider-Man down once we got going there in 16 hits, man. 16 hits. That was like a 200k Spider-Man. A pretty good time, man. A pretty good time. So I'll certainly take that one. One tip that I got from the comments section in the previous video, and quite a few Thing players posted this, so mad love if you're one of those players, man, because this is a really, really great tip, is to generate ideally about 14-15 stacks of rock stack just before you try to get hit from the opponent, and that way you're just going to constantly trigger unstoppable and stay in place. This means when the indestructible from the champion synergy expires, it just allows you to very easily get out the opponent's combo or just kind of quickly retaliate into them, and it just makes him like much easier to play and get into a state of just absolutely nuking down the opponent. So yeah, works out really well. We didn't have the best luck with hits on Morningstar, only got 5 when we're indestructible, but still, you know, 16 hits, easy game, easy life there. Now, next up, we have a little bit of an iconic matchup, and I wasn't too sure whether or not this one would work, because it's Human Torch on an Incinerate node. So you have a 1% Incinerate, and Human Torch has a 1% Incinerate as well, but he immediately absorbs that. So there's a little bit of damage over time going on, so I was curious to see whether or not Thing would be able to kind of burst Human Torch down like a 220k one within this window where we are indestructible, and also maybe have the Heimdall cheat death synergy to save us if we get really low. But even without some great crit RNG on the special 2 here, because if the special 2 crits, man, that is mega damage territory, we still managed to get him down with I think about 5 seconds to spare, because again, you do have that additional like buffer from the Heimdall synergy as well to save you if you really do need it. This is one of my favorite matchups as well, just because I hate Dormammu, man. He's such an annoying champion to fight, and I've died like so many ridiculous times to Dormammu in the past just from that crazy degeneration. But here we're starting off by using the heavy attack just to kind of throw him back and get some distance, and then we're just going to get pounded into by Dormammu here. So he's slapping us about, you know, we're getting these charges of fury for every single hit that we have while indestructible, and then we can immediately retaliate after. So we get up to 7. I'm like, you know, I'm pretty happy with that, man. We're going to 5 combo, throw in a special 2 here. We get some really nice damage off the special 2 total. This man is almost in the bin. We're going for a double medium there, 5 combo, and we didn't even get to the end of the 5 combo and throw a special 1, so we had, you know, overkill for days there. That was a really nice time against the Dormammu matchup. Next up, we got Vision here, who, you know, we just need to make sure we bait the special attacks out and don't get absolutely wrecked by the synthesis. So just trying to get a few parries in here to get up to about 15 stacks of rock stack, and also bait out the specials with the power that he's got at the moment. So I think we go for one more parry, like throw off a heavy here, just for a little bit of good measure. I guess we didn't really need to throw off that heavy. And now we're just taking hits for days, boys. So we've got 8 stacks of fury here. It's going really well. We literally just need 1 parry and then to special 2 bomb, and then this fight is over, because the special 2, I absolutely love it. The stun is immense. We got almost 100k crit off the second component of that special 2. So that vision, he just died, man. He just died in 14 hits there, and it's so satisfying to take down these crazy Act 6 fights just in like under 20 hits, man. It's really fun. So if you are a player that does get a 6-star version of Thing, man, you know, I can say I recommend the rank 2. He is a very fun time to play around with. Here I'm trying to be a little bit careful, because I know this Heimdall does have parry. He heavy countered his special 1 there just to remove True Strike. Now we're taking some hits, but it's kind of layering up, not really in our favor here. I think he kind of hits in a few times, then goes for a special 1. So yeah, we actually managed to get quite a few stacks of Fury. We're up to 7 there, and then I think we throw a heavy just to kind of break the True Strike, and then chain on with a special 2 there. But I think I should have probably just like thrown the heavy, gone back, parried, got to 20 stacks of rock stack, and then thrown the special 2 just to stun him and kind of win this matchup. Went for the gamble there, just went straight in for an attack, man, because you know the chance you are going to get parried, I think it's like 1 in 4 or something like that. So yeah, a bit of a gamble there. Nice little special 2 finish. So maybe not the optimal kill on Heimdall, but you know, it still worked, man. It's still pretty straightforward, and we did not have to rely on Heimdall's cheat death. Now the next matchup, Cable, is a perfect example of a special attack that is just so great to try and like weave in with Thing's indestructible champion synergy, because Cable's special 1 has a lot of hits, so we're letting him hit into us now. He's going for a combo, chains on a special 1 there. We got the 12 stacks of Fury, man, so we've got some mega damage right now. We 5 combo, going for a special 2. We don't even get the crit on that, and that was like 56,000 damage. Cable down and 11 hits. So any champions that just have a lot of hits on their special 1, so like Punisher 2099, War Machine as well, and Cable are just really good to take advantage with. But if there are any other champions or matchups that have a lot of hits on their special 1, please do let me know in the comments section below. But next up we have the Blade matchup. Now here I just come from the Cable matchup, so I was like, dude, I want a special 2 like straight into my indestructible, because Blade has so many hits on his special 2. So I was like, if I can line this one up well, I'm just gonna have a really great time. So here we're just trying to bait out heavy attacks just to get my health a little bit lower. Thing is just such a tank, man. Like, being a 6-star champion as well, this guy has a health pool of just over 33,000. So even at 25%, that's still about 8,000 hit points. So previously, having only really played like 5-star Thing at rank 3, like before I got the 6-star version, now having a version of Thing that has like double the hit points, man, there is so much buffer in the endgame content, and I absolutely love it. But here we got 8 stacks of Fury, man. We throw off a special 3. Look at that damage, man. Even with the class disadvantage, that's about 72,000 off a special 3. So a really good time there. We just got a 23k medium hit as well. So this guy is he's so much fun, man. So much fun. I'm really interested to test him out in all sorts of different content and challenges in the future. Like, I really wish the maze was back at the moment, man. The maze would be like the perfect place to do like a Thing gameplay video. But I think at some point we might need to take him into Labyrinth of Legends and kind of test him out, see if he's viable. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to kind of go deep into Labyrinth today, but if you do want to see some Labyrinth of Legends gameplay or new variant gameplay, let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. Now here, I wasn't really too sure about this matchup, so we went for a pretty ballsy play of like pushing magic to the special 3 and then stun locking with a special 2, and hopefully we can burst her down in that time. We got massive crit there, man. She limbos all the way back up. She limboed an absolutely insane amount there, but we still managed to get in and finish her off. So it was a really good time, man. I can't believe that actually worked for magic, but it did. So I see this as an absolute win. It, you know, worked out quite nicely. Even with a massive heal on Limbo, I think that was about 26 hits. I think if we got a little bit lucky with the Fury and got like a double crit on the special 2, we might have been able to kind of one-shot the magic with the special 2. So yeah, that would have been a great time, man. That would have been really good. But next up, we do have the Void matchup. So another scenario where we've got a bit of fun and interactive damage to contend with. Now here, we're just getting absolutely battered by this man. Just taking as many hits as we possibly can. I think we go for 6 Furies Furies, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to dodge the special 1. I'm not too fussed about taking that one to the face. We go for a 5 combo, special 2. We got the debuff ticking on us for 500 damage every single second, but because we got so much buffer, we're able to just kind of nuke in and purify. A great little 12 combo with a special 2, then chained on by a special 1 to finish off the job there. So unblockable, final phase void, just absolutely shredded. Now, I really enjoyed this next matchup visually, just because both champions are absolute titans, mate. Like, Hulk Ragnarok is so big, and Thing is, you know, he's a pretty big lad as well. He does look a little bit short in comparison to Gladiator Hulk, but in this matchup, Thing, he just turns that lack of height into additional rage, so he's getting absolutely pounded at the moment. We've been stunned, doesn't really matter too much. We take another couple of hits, we get up to 6 stacks of Fury, clip a cheeky little parry there, go straight for a special 2, we got 20 stacks of Rock Stack, retaliate with a 5 combo, going for a cheeky double medium, actually went for a medium light medium, even cheekier there, boys, and a nice little special 1 to finish. So yeah, what a great matchup. That worked out really well. Then next up we had Corvus Glaive, and Corvus Glaive has a fair bit more power gain when it comes to this particular one, because he's got like a tank buster node, so I wasn't really too sure how to play this one, just because I didn't want to get him like stuck on a special 1 while the indestructible was going, just because the special 1's like really slow, and I didn't want like 2 stacks of Fury. So yeah, I wasn't really too sure how to play this one. We bait out another special 1 here, and I think I'm just going to let him hit into me. So with all these Glaive hits, man, he's absolutely nuking me down, but it doesn't really matter because we're indestructible. We get 7 stacks of Fury there, fire off a mega special 2 with an 86k crit on the end, and we get this dude down in 8 hits. So yeah, that was great, man. That worked out really nicely. Now for the final fight today, we take Thing into Realm of Legends against Captain Marvel, just to, you know, show you guys the power of 6-star Thing against 550,000 hit points. So yeah, we're getting Furies here, mate. We managed to get a total of 7, which, as you can see from a lot of the fights, is the average, man. If you're very lucky, you can get, you know, 8 to maybe 14 in some scenarios. If you're really lucky, and if you're very unlucky, you could get anywhere between, like, you know, 2 and 5, man. We're doing some great damage, absolutely slapping up this lass, and also the more you play Thing and ramp up and consume the rock stacks, you're going to get even more Fury on top of the Fury that you've already got. Granted that Fury isn't, you know, as big as the Fury that you get from the champion synergy, because that one is absolutely huge. But here we get to throw off a massive special 3 against Captain Marvel, which dealt about 68,000 damage, and also we get a buff which doubles the effectiveness of our Furies. So yeah, just absolutely shredding this lass down. But yeah, if you do want to see kind of a full Realm of Legends speedrun, if people are interested in that, please do smash that like button, and if we get 1,000 likes on this video, I think I'll probably do it sometime early next week. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Thing gameplay today. Again, if you did enjoy it, please do smash that like button. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.